Hey there, Gunpla guys and gals, Good Guy Dan here. This is my first video back for 2016. I hope you all had a fun and relaxing holiday season. I know I did. Definitely enjoyed being off of work, but hey, we're back to it. This is just going to be a quick update and work in progress video to show you some of the things that I am currently working on, both in terms of the blog and in terms of model kits. So let's take a look. Over the holiday break, I did take some time to build up the Master Grade Exia version R2, the P Bandai version. He's not painted and he's still covered in nubs. I just had some time when I was with my family and decided to snap some of him together. And you can see him right next to the old painted regular version of the Exia. These two you may see featured in some upcoming material for the blog. I am currently working on a larger segment that will be released in smaller chunks during the course of the year, and these guys will have maybe a few tutorials or articles based around them or based around subjects including them, so that's something to look forward to. There's more announcements will become available as I start to publish certain things or reveal what's going on. So keep an eye on the blog or on the Google Plus page to see what's going on. Right now I'm building a kit for a buddy of mine. He sent me the Liger Zero Schneider in exchange for a kit that I get to keep, and so I've been gradually working on this over the last couple of weeks. The kit right now is it was fully assembled. Now it's in pieces after I washed it, and I started painting it. So far what we have painted are these little red cap things that appear to be pretty common to the Zoids models. I don't know if they have an official name or what, if they have any particular purpose in the series other than just to look cool. So I've done a bunch of these. There are, I think, almost 20 or 30 of them. We also hit all of the gold areas on this kit with this is Alcad's Pale Gold, and hopefully the camera's doing justice for this color here. If you haven't used the Alcad line of metallic paints, they're very, very nice. They have a great metallic finish, and I can only assume that the little metal flakes that are in here just like pulverize down to nothing, because it looks like real gold. It's not like a more generic type of metallic where you can kind of see the little metal flakes in it. So did all the gold parts, wound up masking a bunch of the gold parts as well for these little piston looking doodads that will go on the legs. So that's super fine silver, which is a Mr. Color, and then the pale gold again. So these fit all over the inner frame of the kit. And then the last major color group I did was, actually it's two colors, but most of these had been fused together at this point, are for all the blades on the kit. So we have this custom kind of really pale blue color, and then we have a mixed silver with some clear red and clear blue in it. If it hits the light right, you'll see a bit of a hue there. Doing these was kind of interesting because I painted all the silver pieces, painted most of the pale blue part, assembled it, fused the seam lines, masked, and then painted. So we have continuous looking lines on it instead of having a big panel line running down it, which always looks terrible. And so here, this one's one of the larger blades for the back, and then we got two smaller blades here that are masked for the tail. So if you haven't guessed already, this is a close combat robot, judging by all the sharpy pointy bits on it. What we currently have right now are a lot of the orange pieces of the kit are primed. I found, unfortunately, like some of my earlier experiences with Kotobukiya kits, that these kits tend to suffer from low points and from flashing with the plastic. So, you know, here's a perfect example of some of the cleanup I've had to do. And this is just one part here, and you can see how much I had to sand down to clean it up. You know, this is not something I'm typically used to with a Bandai kit. But it is easy to resolve. It just takes more time to prime, sand, prime it again, see if you got it, and so on and so forth. So I have my paint tray all full of the parts. Going through cleaning these ones up now. The other major color groups that remain are the black of the frame, some navy blue components, and some white. And pretty much after that I can do the assembly on the kit. We are going to be going for a like kind of a desert weathered, not really like beat up, but kind of like seasoned look to it to kind of reflect the source material it's from. So I'll probably do another video once I finish all the painting on the kit. I have some time to figure out how I'm going to weather it. I'm looking at maybe using like a Vallejo wash and some this guy right here, the old Tamiya Weathering Master kit, and this is probably the one I'll use because it's sand, light sand, and mud. So this should show up pretty well, especially on that black frame. So anyways, just wanted to catch you guys up, let you know what I was doing, and probably have this kit done by the end of January if the weather holds up. We had a pretty mild winter up until about New Year's Day. It was about 7 degrees here Fahrenheit, so that's negative 14 degrees Celsius. So it's not the most conducive weather to painting, but you know, I'll pick my days and paint when I can and work on other stuff when I can't. So anyways, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Head on over to the blog if you want to see some cool kits or tutorials or anything like that. And until next time, this is Good Guy Dan signing out.